Hello everyone. Merry Christmas Eve. Yeah, that's right, it's Christmas Eve. One more sleep until Christmas, and also Carrie Fisher has gone into cardiac arrest. But let's get right into this. I just watched a really fucked up movie called The Greasy Strangler, which I want to talk about. Now, my mind has been eaten up. Like, my mind has been strangled by The Greasy Strangler. That's what I feel like right now. This is such a different, insane movie. It's such a different, insane movie. And you're probably saying to me, you're probably thinking, every insane movie is different. This is the most different out of all of them. Nothing really goes down in this movie. Yeah, sex and stuff, a couple kills here and there, but that's it. The vibe is what makes the movie so messed up, or so fucked up. Like, seriously, it's so messed up. It messes with your brain. It's kind of like Pink Flamingos. I heard it's like a reference, or it's hard to say. It's like a reference to that, I guess you could say. Kind of plays off that. It is inspired by that, I've heard. And it kind of has that same vibe. I have not actually seen Pink Flamingos. I've heard about it. I've seen clips. It's disturbing, just like this movie is. But like I said, nothing disturbing really does go down in this movie. The acting is bad, but it's intentionally bad, and they do a really good job. But I don't know. I would say this is guilty pleasure, but for some reason, I don't feel right when I call it guilty pleasure. Guys, what the hell is that? Oh my god, sorry, I got this. Sorry, there's something out, it's like a plant, and it was like, I thought it was a person. Sorry. I'm gonna have to say, now don't get pissed, but this movie's genius. It is so fucked up. Look, it kind of loses its way in the middle of the movie. Like the whole romance with Janet and Braden, that was kind of boring to me. But like the whole Ronnie thing, when he's in love with Janet, when he's doing his shit with his son, put grease on this. It's so messed up, and you have a good time with it. But like I said, it kind of loses its way in the middle, but then it picks up its pace. I knew this movie was going to be crazy, but not like this. Like, I thought the movie was going to be mad, like Mad Max, like a bunch of like visually mad, like lots of shit going down. Nothing goes down. Yeah, there are, like I said, there are a few kills here and there, here and then. There are a few kills here and then, here and there. Oh my god, I can't say here and there. I don't know what the fuck's... See, this movie has messed with my brain. Oh, I just can't speak. But still, there are a few kills here and there, but that's it. The vibe is what makes this movie so gross. And I have to tell you, this movie is gross. It is gross. And there's so many things. And the ending is fucked. I'm going to spoil the ending for you right now. I'm going to spoil the ending. If you don't want the ending spoiled for you, leave the video for The Greasy Strangler. The ending of this movie. So, the Braden and Janet basically gang up on the dad, Ronnie. They basically gang up on him, and he runs off. That's right. But then he turns into the Greasy Strangler again, because he's the Greasy Strangler, if you haven't noticed by now. And he basically slaps Braden, and he falls to the ground, and Janet starts chasing him. After a while, Braden gets up and says, "You're not the only Greasy Strangler. I am a Greasy Strangler too." So he just dips himself in all this oil, makes himself greasy, like he's the new Greasy Strangler. And I'm thinking, okay, that's a cool ending. He's going to go up to the Greasy Strangler. He's going to choke the Greasy Strangler himself. But no, he runs up to this movie theater, sees that his dad, the Greasy Strangler, is choking Janet, and he begins to choke Janet as well. Brayden begins to choke Janet. You're thinking they're in love because he just asked her to marry him, and she said yes, and they're all happy. But no, he just chokes her, and she dies, and they hug, and they do all this crazy shit, and it's so messed up. Now they kill a couple of people after that, but the ending, right at the end, what happens is they're in the forest, they walk up this hill, and they're covered in grease still, and they see themselves like 10 feet away from, like 100 feet away from them. They see themselves not covered in grease, like when they're normal, and they're being shot dead, and their brains just explode. You need to see it to understand it completely. But even I don't understand it yet. I think what might be the case is that they get shot, and that's I reckon they're saying that Brayden and Ronnie are gone. They're completely gone. It's the greasy stranglers now. I think that's what they were trying to say. But if that's not what they were trying to say, I have no fucking clue. Because this movie is mad. It's terrible, but it's genius. Oh, it's a hard rating. I'm gonna have to go with a 10 out of 10. No, I'm gonna go with a 7. I'm gonna go with a 7.3 for this movie. It's mad, but it's genius. But at the same time, it's guilty pleasure. I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna buy the deluxe edition when it comes out at JB Hi-Fi in March. I'm gonna put it on my big new Blu-ray TV. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna think about it. I'm not gonna because that time when I watched it, I was just watching it. You know, I was just watching the movie. You know, like you watch an ordinary movie. I was just watching it. You know, when I watch it again, I'm gonna try and like think about things more than I did back then when I watched it like 2 hours ago. I'm gonna try and think about it a bit more while it's going. Like, it's just hard. It's just really hard. This movie's messed with my brain. It's different, but still insane movie. Not too much shit goes down, but like I said, it's the vibe that makes it so mad. And like I also said, I'm gonna give this movie a 7.3. Now I might do a spoiler review for this movie that will go for about 15 minutes because I just need to go like fully in depth, not just with the ending, but with like the entire movie. So I might do a spoiler review after Boxing Day for this film. Tomorrow I'm gonna give you my reviews of Office Christmas Party and Bad Santa 2. Yeah, so that will be fun because it's Christmas. You need some Christmas spirit up in this bitch. But yeah, so Greasy Strangler. It's sorry if you couldn't hear a few of my words, and you probably think you couldn't understand a few of my words, and you're probably thinking, Jesse, you're always like that. Don't worry. Trust me, it's not my actual vocabulary that's messing up. This movie has messed me up. This movie has messed me the fuck up. I'm just gonna say it. This movie's messed me the fuck up. So yeah, I think I've gone a bit crazy. Yeah, I'm out of my mind. It's just low. It's lowered my education. It's just lowered my education. So I don't know. I'm gonna go take a nap because my mind has vanished. Hope you enjoy your Christmas Eve and don't get don't get tangled in Christmas lights. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you all at the out. Bye.